Hello, this is Eitan from the Armory channel, and this is the conclusion or the summarize of the review that me and Avi made for the Tomahawks. Like we said, the bottom line, sometimes I open my videos with the bottom line so people can choose to see if they want to see the rest of the video, how do I use the Tomahawks, and Avi used them. Some people don't like, and they don't have the time or patience to wait to the end, so here you go. So a couple of stuff. The idea, as I said, was to use the Tomahawks to give some people our opinion and let them decide what do they think on those tools. I'm not a professional outdoorsman or something like that. I'm into the cold weapons world, and I have a couple of let's just say tactical items, and I collect US militaria, and I deal with blade sharpening, so I know here and there. So what we've actually made, we took 4 Tomahawks and we used them. We made them a couple of hard use and simple use, and just to see how they react and how they feel, and we give our opinion on that. So let's see how they handle in aspects of heat treat, and if they had any deformation or the blade held well. So the Kanji Hawk it seems held pretty well, beside of a bit dullness of the blade. You see no damage and no deformation, nothing. It's a bit dull, but it's expected from what it passed. The Swamp Rat, Kill Devil Sniper Hawk, also, but it does have a small deformation here. I don't know why. I didn't see any nails or something like that, but it happens. The RMJ Longbeard also a bit dull after the use, but nothing, only scratches. And the Kanji T Tactical, you see here the spike after we use it on the rock, a bit of deformation, but it is expected after what we did to him. Couple of things. Take those conclusions, with a grain of salt. I did a profiling on that blade, so it penetrates better. I sharpen the Kanji Hawk, so it also penetrates better. So you need to take it under consideration when you watch the movie and you see how well it performed. Now, what we think is that the Kanji is very nice for outdoor, for camping and stuff like that, less for tactical uses. If you go to the army, you want something to take with you, or you're fast responders. Couple of reasons. One, it's heavy. It works well, it performs well, but I think it's too heavy to carry, too big to carry. It's also have the option to take off the head, which some people see it as advantage, some people see it as disadvantage. So I don't think it will be my choice for a tactical instrument, but it is a great tool to go for camping. It has a lot of cupping power. It performed well on wood, react very good. The spike is nice, but you don't have. It's a nice to have, but not a must on that kind of tool, my opinion. Let's see the Sniper Hawk, Kill Devil Sniper Hawk. They always have complicated names in bossy combat, so this is a great tool. It's light, it's very slender. It penetrates and perform on wood well. It's also penetrate and perform on other materials. I think it's win for the all-rounder. Okay, you can take it for camping and you can take it for other uses. The lack of beard I think it's a disadvantage in a tactical operation, but situation, sorry. If you want to, let's say, cut a window or something like that, and if you want to use to pull, Tomahawk with a beard will perform better. The spike is very aggressive. Also, it's slender, but it is aggressive and it performs well. Not on bricks, but as I mentioned, it don't supposed to. It's not meant to break bricks. Okay, only in I don't know, some sort of a movie type emergency situation. If you want to break bricks, take a loggerhead or take a hammer, which brings me to the loggerhead. I think it's the tactical Tomahawk here for a couple of reasons. It's long, it's light, it has a beard, so I can pull with it. I can use it in a couple of variations. It's very tough, but I did a reprofiling on the edge, so it performed pretty well on the wood. I don't know if it would perform that with the original edge on it, but it didn't came as a camping tool. It came as a tactical tool. So I don't know if Ryan meant it to be as slick as I did it. Now the hammer is great. I think it's great. It performed excellent on the bricks, and I think it's pretty useful. You have a combination of tool, a hammer and a cutting tool, and you can use it very well. It's also have this isolated handle and sharpening stone over here. I think it's a great tool as a tactical, and I'd be more than happy to use it. But if you ask me, if you want to go tactical or a fast responder or something like that, that is great. Better than that one for that situation. If you want an all-rounder, take that. If you want something for camping, take that. And if you want something tactical and you don't want to, and you want it more economic or pay less, you can take the CRKT Kanji T-Hawk. It is a great tool. It also performed very well on wood and on other materials. Not as good on bricks as this little body, but it performed pretty well. It's a great Tomahawk, I think. Great Tomahawk, very tough and not too expensive. So tactical, all-rounder, camping. These are me and Avi's 2 cents. I hope that review contributed to someone or something, and that's it. Hello to you people, this is Eitan from the RMJ channel, and this is Avi, and today we're gonna make a review with some use of a couple of Tomahawks. Most of them are what we call tactical Tomahawks, Tomahawks that mostly used to breach, to penetrate through hard surface. It's not something for bushcraft, it's something more to break doors, plaster walls, even bricks. It's very popular during the last decade or two among a lot of foreign soldiers and armies that goes to Afghanistan or Iraq. We see the use of Tomahawk, and it's a tool that can have several of uses, and we're gonna see how they function and give our own 2 cents about it. It's only our review, it's not a scientific review, it's not a scientific test. We're just gonna use, you will see, you will judge, and that's it. So let's keep it short and simple. So we have here the only Tomahawk that I can refer as something that will be suited to camping or outdoor or something, is this Kanji Hawk with RMJ design. We have this loggerhead. I reprofiled the edge and sharpened it. Loggerhead made by RMJ. This one also I reprofiled and sharpened it. We have this Swamp Rat Works from Bossy Knife Company. This Kill Devil Hawk, it's a user. And we have this Kanji tactical version from CRKT, also RMJ design. The test, we're gonna see if those guys are sharp enough and they can cut through simple materials like this tube or this cable, simple stuff, through breaking bricks. It's not supposed to be abusive test, but those tools are meant to be able to do those stuff. So we see how they will react. Those are my personal Tomahawks, so I'll put them on the grill and see how it works. Okay, first of all, we're gonna see if they can cut. And no, don't take it for granted. I seen some Tomahawks that came new from the box and that they can't cut. So, go. Let's try another one. I will use it one hand and two hand because this one is a bit heavy. I'm not that good at it. This is one hand. Now two hand. One hand. That's deep. It's really deep. Well done, RMJ. Two hands. One hand. You get the point. Next one. It's gonna be a bit unfair because it only have half a log. The swamp rat enters very deep. One hand. doesn't have the effect of the RMJ because it's a very thin blade, so it goes deep but doesn't expand the wood. No, it won't hold. Doesn't seem that excelling in, but I'm not that experienced in cutting wood, so maybe I'm just working wrong. The RMJ, loggerhead. Last one, the kanji. Okay. Goes deep, but doesn't. I think they all perform pretty much similar, and kanji did not have a bit of advantage, right?
Yeah. Don't forget it's a very dense wood and part moist, so it's very hard to split.
Okay, now we're gonna try penetrate. tire. You can go, Avi. That's even nasty size. Kill Devil, Swamp Red Hawk. Ooh. Now we see the advantage of the slick profile. You can drag it, right? Yeah. It's good. The CRKT Tactical Hawk. This one also have a beard. Maybe you try with the front. Yeah. Yeah. That's great. Just went through. Oh, that's very good. Now the RMJ. Now we have a loggerhead, so we try only with the front, but they have an aggressive beard, so let's see. Wow. That's good. Well, folks, you don't need a spike to penetrate a Jeep tire. You just need an RMJ. Okay. Let's go to the next one. As we know, part of the Tomahawks are used for fast responders or military for breaching. Most of the time you don't need to breach through a brick wall. We know that. Maximum you need to breach through a wooden or plaster wall or a window. But I want to see if the Tomahawks can break bricks, and if may need, they will break something harder than wood or wooden door or something like that. So we'll try to break some bricks. This is what let's just say some people declare that they're supposed to do. Okay. That was
fast.
That was easy. Okay. Let's try. Let's try a harder level with a spike. Don't worry, I will resharpen it after I'm done. It's like a bullet. What we see here that we need to remember: safety, safety, safety. And I use my goggles, protective goggles. Okay. Okay. get the point. It will eventually breach it, and we have expected we lose the tip, but it is expected. I'm gonna try the next one. This 1-pret 1. Seems like the same response. It reacts pretty much the same. Digs in. And I can do it with that, but I think I'll stop because I see no reason to do the same. I think it will react the same. I don't think it will break. I think I'll only lose the tip and it will dig in. Now I'll get back to the RMJ loggerhead. And I need to finish the job and in the respect back to the Tomahawks. Okay, works well. Well, if you want something to break bricks, not wood, I think this one is for you, this model. I see no, only scratches. Okay, next use, we're gonna try to cut this hard bamboo. One. Jumpsless. Wonder why. Next one. Let's try. think we should put a timer. Last one. Just out of interest. Interesting. Okay, let's try to cut some wood. Not breaking the table, just cutting. Now the loggerhead. The swamp red tomahawk, the kill devil. Pee. Tactical Kanji hawk. Go. Dry wood. One hand. Two hands. Okay. I think that's enough. The logger head. Remember, I've reprofiled this one so it penetrates better. Next one. Where is it? Kill Devil Sniper Hawk. That's too easy. Last one, tactical Kenji Hawk. This is it.